Hi everybody, Graham Bell in the Golf Performance Lab. What a fun week I've had. Yes, I have. I've even practiced golf because next week I'm playing golf in Spain with my brother-in-law. It's not a big tournament, but I still have to maybe show the fact that I can still swing a golf club. And it was all going well until Alan Brown watched me on the practice area and I shanked one. See, we're all capable of bad shots, even me, the great maestro. What has been interesting this week is everything with manufacturers shaft-wise is running out of stock. I've never seen such little shafts on offer. It's quite disturbing. Not as disturbing as you've heard of that wonderful company Pxg, and I'm a big fan of what they do. I'm not a big fan of having stuff really expensive then suddenly go dead cheap, but I'm a big fan of the engineering they put into a club head and moving weight about. I think that is amazing, absolutely amazing. What I don't think is amazing is, well, let me tell you a story. Chap from in Stirling basically came to see me because he had issues with him between the distances with his clubs and the direction. Now, he'd been fitted, I say fitted the word loosely, by Pxg. I don't know if it was at Gleneagle, somewhere like that anyway. It wasn't the Gleneagle staff that did it, it was the Pxg staff that did it. So he's been fitted, and even if that was the most amazing fit in the world, Pxg let themselves down with how they had built those clubs. Basically, the lofts were all over the place. The lies were all over the place. Now, sometimes different lie measuring machines can have a little tolerance, say maybe a half a degree out. Now, if I was looking through a set and my machine was out, then it would be a constant error, not 2 degrees upright, 1 degree flat, strong loft, weak loft. It was a shocker. So what did I do? I phoned Pxg and said, listen, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm saying that these clubs haven't been checked when they've come out of the factory. Did they seem bothered? No, they didn't. The customer said, what am I going to do if I have to? They wouldn't let me do the changes. Now, I've fallen into that trap before, so I said to the gentleman, before I actually try to put these back, let's phone them, tell them what they are, let's see what they're going to say. What they said was they'll get picked up and they'll check them back at their headquarters. That's it. No offer for the customer to get another set of clubs to use in the meantime. So the customer, quite rightly, stuck two things up at them and said, no, I will never ever buy anything from you again. And this customer service was pretty poor. The product is lovely, don't get me wrong, but when you've got a 9-iron and a pitching wedge with a gap of 2 degrees, you're pretty much going to struggle there. You're going to have a 9-iron and the pitching wedge going basically the same difference. Same distance, not difference. So that's another tale. It's a true tale though. It's a sad tale, but that's what's happening. So get a set of clubs. You don't have to get them from me, but if you get the best fitting in the world and then you get clubs and they're not checked, you know, if you're buying them online and they're coming to you in a box, you have no idea. So practice area is getting busier. Yes, it is. It's getting busier by the week. And what happens when it gets busier? Naughty people start leaving their golf balls there. Somehow some people think, well, that's fine, that'll do the next person. No, it's not. It confuses things and makes it a bit of a hazard. So don't hit your balls and not collect them. Also, we're putting in hopefully a little par 3 course up the top area. Try to aim your shots down the actual practice area where the numbers are. That would help a lot and allow us to use that. To medals have started. It's great to get out of my bed at 5 AM on a Saturday. You guys just, I know you love it. I know you love it. Now, we are getting a wee bit of slow play again. It's a terrible topic and a topic that we have to bring up time and time again. It shouldn't take you 4 hours to play a round of golf, guys. If it's taking you 4 hours, there's problems. And they're sometimes in front of you or in front of you. Now, let's not have massive confrontations about this, but if the group in front are hole behind, then tell them to hurry up. Politely, of course. We're not wanting any ridiculous confrontation, but if somebody is slow, phone the shop. Tell us about it so we can report it and speak to them. Some people are totally oblivious to this, and I can use that excuse a wee bit, but we really need to keep up the pace of play, and we really need to get a move on. I want to say a big hello to one of our biggest fans. His name is Craig Finlay. Craig works in a nuclear power plant. I know, if you know Craig, you'll find that hard to believe as well. I was shocked when he said I genuinely didn't know what he was doing in the nuclear power plant. I thought, in fact, maybe he'd just broken in. But no, Craig is a very, very intelligent man and a relatively new member of the golf club. If you ever meet Craig Finlay, you'd want to laugh immediately. He's just got that kind of smile about him. You'll be laughing about this because sometimes on a Friday evening, Craig says to his good lady, "So, what do you fancy watching?" And she says to him, "I don't mind." And he whacks on YouTube and watches this video. Craig, you've got to get out more, son. You've got to get out more. But anyway, a big thank you for putting me on the big TV, and maybe, who knows, one day soon I might well be on the TV for real. Nothing bad. Now, with the new season underway, I've seen some wonderful displays of attire turning up. I've seen golf bags that don't even belong in a museum. They belong in a skip. What I'm going to do for you is, if you've got a really bad bag and you want to trade it in, you just want to get rid of it, you want to get a new one, and you need an excuse. Well, I, from the goodness of my heart, I'm going to give you an excuse. I'm going to trade in your bag this weekend. And I'm going to give you money for it. Now, you can't bring in 6 rubbish golf bags and get 6 times the amount I'll give you for it, but you can bring in 1 golf bag, you trade it in, and I'll give you a discount off a new bag. I can't say fairer than that. Okay? And also, this weekend, 3 for 2 on golf gloves. Oh no. Remember? Ted Rogers, 3 to 1. 3 to 1. Can't do that. Anyway, I've been your director of golf, your guru of stuff, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And Craig and the wife, have a lovely evening. Pop that Prosecco.